So I'm just about to enter back into this small grouping of trees where I found the first mushroom, and I come upon a little grouping of mushrooms down here. Now these I seem to have come upon before, and they're supposed to be edible. They have the consistency and texture very much like a field bluet, and they're all grouped together like this. I won't disturb that because it's too small, I think, for ID purposes. Then next to it was these, which are very interesting and yellow. Let's have a look at one of those, and we can see that we've got some nice characteristics there. And so if anybody has got any idea of what they are, I won't take these because I've never come upon them before. They don't look that interesting. But now here's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I thought, well, let me be a little bit more observant around here and look even closer at the finer details. And so I was looking in these bushes, right? And I stood here and I thought, what can I see down there? And then I went like, I think I can see a stalk of a mushroom which has expired because the cap appears to have gone. So get down here and have a little look at that, and let me see what we've got. It's coming out of a leaf. Right, if I pick that, look at what we've got there. Ah, you'd think that was in actual fact like a sea creature. Oh shit. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is what's called a stinkhorn, and it is a fungi. It is very, very bizarre. It's almost like it's got a mouth on the end of it, and they actually stink like shit. And so I'm just going to smell that, and or I wouldn't even want to get that on the end of my nose. And usually if it's like more dry, then you'll get flies gathering around these because of it stinking like shit. But that is a beautiful little find that I'm going to struggle keeping in its integrity. It's like a little worm, isn't it? It's like a little sea animal. And I actually picked another one beforehand, and I placed it down here. Yeah. Very, very stinky little mushrooms. And so they are a wonderful find of the day, and my fingers stink like shit. And so, well, I mean, I've got to try and get the stink off my fingers before I touch anything else. And the only container I've got in my bag is my camera container, and I don't even know whether I need to take them, because all I'm going to do is put them on a kitchen surface or maybe on a piece of paper and look closely at them for ID purposes, but I've already ID'd them, and so I don't think I'll take them. Too stinky. Let's have a look at them again, shall we? Come here, you little stinkers. Aren't you the most crazy? Aren't you just the most bizarre? What is that nasty green colour that you've got going on there? You've got, look, they're all sticky next to each other. And so I'm going to put one down. I'm going to have to wash that bag after. It doesn't want to leave. Let's get into the light. And we can see that that really is very yellow, isn't it? Let's see what's the best light for it. I think there we can see more of its characteristics. Looks like a swan now, doesn't it? And actually it's kind of like there's an orangeness to it. I don't know whether you can see that. I can see it very clearly here. But let's take it around. Let's do the 360. And I think what I'll do is I'll just move into where I can get a little bit of sun. There we go. Look at that. And it's kind of like, feels like this polystyrene stuff. And it's hollow, you can see there. Hollow, like polystyrene type stuff. And that little mouth on the end of it. Oh no, you stink bomb. Now I'm gonna have to disinfect my hands because you're vile. Anyway, I'm gonna put these back from whence they came so they can do their thing again next year. Oh, gross. Super gross. I'll tell you what, they're so gross that, I'm not being funny at people, but you know, when you smell your own bits, it's kind of like, it's a bit interesting, isn't it? You know? If you have a little dig in the old brown one, and you know, yeah, it's just, we're only human. We just do what humans do. You know, can you imagine Angelina Jolie just going, that's my asshole? You know, and other, you know, people, not just picking on her, but everybody. Just imagine everybody, you know, at some time in their lives, probably quite often, having a little bit of a scratch, and then it's irresistible. It's kind of like, it's actually quite pleasant in a weird sort of way. Anyway, where'd you get this stuff? Where'd you get it? You don't get it anywhere else, do you? You will never, ever, ever get this sort of stuff anywhere else. You'll get loads of people talking about the stinky Stinkhorn, but you won't have anybody brave enough to speak a reality, to absolutely convey what that smell is like. You just won't get it. Too scared. Don't want to offend anybody. We're human. We've all got assholes, and they're stinky. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's go forage some more, shall we? It's great fun. You know, I suppose I could get used to that. And there's a funny thing, whilst in sex, it's not a problem, is it? Not a problem. In actual fact, it's great. There's a time and a place for stinky bums and things like that, isn't there? Yes. But it's not now. It's not now, Stinkhorn. No. I'm not feeling it. I'm just smelling it. And The smell without the feel ain't cool. Now I've just got to wipe my fingers on some leaves and stuff like that. But anyway, I've said too much. I've said too much on that. Yeah. Okay. See you later.